Hello, 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 and namaste. I see a hubby and an Andrea. Hello. Might help if I put my eyes on. Oh, those are not supposed to be sitting on their lenses. Half a cup of coffee, glasses. How you doing today, Andrea? Oh, they're actually pretty clean. Okay. Yup. We're just gonna kind of hanging out, chilling out. I'm betting it's Hazel in the landscape feed, or Will, one of the two of them. All right. Yeah. Make sure my volume is off. It is. That's a good thing. Good. I am in a very good mood today. No, I meant my phone's volume. Sorry. Ah, yes. All right. Coolio. All right. Set it there. I'm going to put in the earrings that I was wearing yesterday, because reaching up and grabbing any others is not plausible right now. All right. I am super excited. Hey, Mimi. Super excited to be making more jewelry, but my thingy's a little full. Okay, brain, what were we just doing? I have no idea. Life support for phones. All right. There we go. I can't get the cords to corral. Oh well. There is a dog on my foot, and I didn't realize he was there. Hi, sweet boy. I'm talking, hey, Mimi, I'm trying to get everything cleaned up and desk cleared off so I can, mentally function here. It's not working very well. I fixed I did a good one. I fixed this the other... Oh, great. Yep, that's going to require some fixing. Grr. All right. I'm turning the mouse off. That way we don't bump it and fight over it. I think. Hey, Joram. All right. It is chilly here. Got that light. Okay, make sure I have all my lights on, because that talking about being cold or warm. My overhead lights. Okay, my lights here tend to make me extremely warm. All right. Okay. I don't think too many people are going to join us, so I think we're going to go ahead and get started. What do y'all think? So while we wait for people to come in and get settled in, we're going to, remind everyone to please protect the energy you bring into this space and be respectful in my chat, because if you are not, Arnold and the mods will be finding you with the banhammer.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh no. Shit. Okay. I know I can't. I thought to. Habit. All right, give us a second. So, Sarge being an older pupper, we have some special food for him, and the other two want to eat it as well. It's, according to my frame, it is 45 degrees and rainy here right now. Kind of looking forward to the colder weather and the snow, but don't know yet. Because, ow. Thank you, Joram. The music that you are hearing is the man behind the curtain created, so he is a freaking genius in so many ways. People skills suck occasionally, but he's a genius. Oh, hello. It's a Sergeant Puppy again. Apparently, I have created enough chaos in my office the last couple of days that he is just not crawling into his bed the way he normally does. Yeah. Andrea, you and Mimi are the only ones here. I'll let you know. Just watch the chat, and if somebody starts saying shit, then you can remind us. Alright. I don't think anybody else is coming in today. I am sad. So, have we corralled the food? Well, I saw her run into the bedroom, so. Oh, here comes Little Man's. We ready to go? Let's take a sip and get started. Coffee is good. Hee. I am low on coffee. Consider buying Witchy Mama some coffee and some Tooker treats. I'm so happy. My doctor refilled my muscle relaxers and I've been out of them for about a month. I took them last night and I woke up and I'm like, I am not in screaming agony this morning. Okay. Okay. My bad. My reading comprehension is not always the best, Joram. All right, hello. Chilly. Get myself set where I'm supposed to be so we can chit-chat. Right there works. One last little adjustment. There we go. Uh-oh. Puppy just dove down behind me. Boom. I know. There we go. I was. Alright. Apparently I'm cockeyed. There. Alright. The damn camera being mirrored is killing me. There he is. Alright. Good enough for him at work. There we go. Alright, y'all. Let's get started, shall we? Stand your ground and move slowly. Impulsive choices and unfair energy swirl today. Tenga brings balance. Namaste says nourish your mind with care, and self-compassion honors you for doing what's right. Our Zen moment invites effortless seeing and hearing. Namaste, my witchlings, and welcome one and all to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care. This is where magic meets mindfulness, where we weave together the sacred spiral flow, honoring the day, listening to the cards, and caring for ourselves while we're at it. All right. So, welcome back. Or if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, and welcome. Each day we flow with the sacred spiral. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, and guide through it. So let's go step into today's spiral together. Let's grab our favorite crystal. I'm actually grabbing hematite today just for whatever reason. That's not hematite. Yeah, it is. Hematite. Go grab your favorite crystal, light your candle or some incense, cozy up with your coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug this morning, and let's step into today's spiral of wisdom and self-care together. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. It helps our Witchling circle grow, and it keeps our daily spiral turning. Okay. It's a leaning tower of hematite. Oh, hello, John. Burr chili. Burr chili. Oh, I am so sorry, Mimi. Poor kitty. And that's some expensive vet bills, kind of like ours. Yeah, it is cold as fluff where John is. We're not doing that. Oh, Jorm, no, it's not that I don't trust your honesty. It's my reading comprehension today. We will talk soon. All right. Oh. He lost a window. He lost a browser. All right. All right. I know, Mimi. And vets don't take, payment plans anymore. They're like, oh, get care credit, which is fucking expensive. Yeah, which is only 30+% interest. So, yeah. Yeah. What, Fuzzy Butt? Why are you yelling at me? No. Oh, that's why he's cranky. Luna, it's going to be easier to make you... Never mind. He's just going to get pissed. There we go. Let the kitty through. So, Luna is blocking Fuzzbutt from getting into the office. And his route under the table is currently blocked by craft stuff and soda. So he is complaining. There she goes. All right. Better? I guess. The joys of having pets, I tell you. All right, y'all. We have birthdays today. Birthdays. Let's do birthdays. I got the flame. Hehe. We have 2 really awesome birthdays. I know. Two of my absolute favorite people in the world are celebrating their birthdays today. One of them is a very dear drag queen friend whose drag persona was nominated Person of the Year for Bellingham, Washington a few years back. And we, the man behind the curtain, and I both absolutely adore them both. Well, the drag queen persona is yeah. But Maddie, I hope you have an absolutely fabulous birthday. You so deserve it. And also celebrating a birthday today is my high school band director, who was one of my all-time favorite teachers to the extent that I am still friends with him on Facebook today. Mr. G, I hope you have the absolute best birthday ever because you so very much deserve it after putting up with high school kids for that many years. So, we are saying happy birthday. We are also... Happy birthday. There we go. Ha. We are also lighting our candle for Cat's manager with the NICU baby, and all of our friends who have loved ones dealing with some tough situations. May our flame be a light of hope in the darkness for those who are stumbling and lost along the way. We are also holding our light for survivors and victims of gun and domestic violence, remembering them here in our circle. And now, with the lighting of our candle, our sacred circle is now closed, and we invite the ancestors to be with us here today. Don't forget, you guys, to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing again because, well, we keep our Witchling clan growing and our daily spiral turning. I am tripping over my tongue. There we go. Oh. Oh, lovely. All right. Coffee. Hey, Hazel. I think we're all freezing today. It's forking cold. Cold and wet. Joram is saying, why are there so many men and women that offer him what the silent treatment is? It's an insult challenge. What of it? Thanks. His father was often, I'm thinking, like that with him. And asking how it was his fault. Yeah. The silent treatment is abuse. Just saying. As for the rest of it, I'm not sure, my friend. I wish I could help. All right. Let's go bippity bop and check out wherever the hell that train of thought just derailed to. All right, so let's go take a peek at what holidays are weaving their way through the spiral of this day. We have 3 holidays today. First of all, we have International Men's Day. Yes, it does exist. It is today, or tomorrow, technically, so starting over here after I've done that. We have International Men's Day. Today, we're celebrating the good men, the ones showing up, growing up, healing their shit, breaking their cycles, and loving their people with integrity. If you've got a man in your life who's doing the work or trying to, which absolutely counts, give him a little nod of appreciation today. Masculine energy can be powerful, steady, protective, and soft all at once, and we love to see that balance in action. Next, it is National Carbonated Beverages Caffeine Day. Crack open that Dr. Pepper, my witchlings. Whether you're Team Soda, Team Cold Brew, or Team Don't Talk to Me Until I Have Had My Magic Potion, today is a celebration of the fizzy pick-me-ups that keep us moving. Cheers to staying energized, sparkly, and just a wee bit chaotic, but in the absolute best way. And last but not least, it is Women's Entrepreneurship Day. Oh, look! Another holiday tailor-made for us. From spell skits to Sanskrit scripts, from yoga flows to community spaces, we are out here building something soulful and stubborn and wildly ours. Today I am celebrating with every woman who turned a dream into a blueprint into a plan, and a plan into a living, breathing creation. Keep going, my lovelies. The world needs what we're making. And that, my loves, is today's holiday. Yes. Yes. Do not talk to me before, my coffee, because you will be removed from this plane of existence. Yes, very much me. Very much me. Y'all have seen me not get caffeinated enough. It's not that I become a bitch. I just drive everybody insane because I can't shut up. Then the caffeine kicks in and I level out, but then the sugar hits and I'm happy, and then the sugar crashes and I'm no longer happy, and then I crash, and it's just it's a vicious cycle. But you know what? We keep doing it. All right. What else have we got going here? What are we doing? We're doing something. Who's doing what with how many gophers? Ah, yes. That's where we are. I'm a dorkfish. All right. Who wants to get into what the cards are screaming at us today? Oh. All right, y'all. Come here. Come on. Trying not to run him over and finding out why he's yelling at me. All right, y'all. Here we go. You are being called to hold your ground and trust that your effort truly matters. Whatever's been testing your patience is about to shift, and once you stand firm, the changes that follow will bring harmony and balance back into your life. So, our first card here is... It is worth it. Next. Stand your ground. Last but not least, changes will be made. I have thoughts. It is worth it is your reminder that the effort you're putting in right now truly matters. You're being called to stand your ground with whatever is pushing your limits or testing your calm. Hold firm, stay rooted, and trust your instincts. Because once you do, changes will be made and the harmony you've been craving will settle back into your life. I like it. What do you guys think? That is our oracle so far. Next, we move to the tarot. You're being pulled towards an impulsive choice, but your feelings aren't reliable right now. There is movement or travel involved, and the situation carries unfairness, bias, and or some false accusations. Slow down and proceed with extreme caution. Now let's see how I got there. First, the Fool reversed. You are not only excitable, but rather likely to be very foolish about the situation at hand. I must advise extreme caution and to avoid taking risks of all kinds, as you cannot trust your own feelings right now and could be making a huge mistake. Next, we have the Knight of Rods. There we go. I apologize. Knight of Rods. Damn it. Knight of Rods. Strong-mindedness, nonconformist, movement, and travel. Last but not least, justice reversed. Injustice, perhaps even prejudice. Proceed with extreme caution or the result may be your own undoing. Bias and false accusations abound. All right. The Fool reversed warns that you're acting on impulsive, unreliable feelings right now, and rushing could lead to a major mistake. The Knight of Rods shows travel or movement in the mix, while Justice reversed signals prejudice, bias, or some unfair judgment. Move slowly, proceed with extreme caution, and don't let false accusations or pressure steer your choices. That's our tarot cards for the day. And now, my loves, let's go about weaving together the oracle and spiral into one, or this oracle and tarot into one sacred spiral, my witchlings, a single thread of guidance winding through each and every card. Whoo! So, our summary. Hold your ground and trust that your efforts matter. Avoid impulsive choices. Your emotions are... Why? Hold your ground and trust that your efforts matter. Avoid impulsive choices. Your emotions are not reliable right now. There's movement ahead, but the situation is tangled with unfairness or bias. Move slowly and protect your energy. It is worth it. Urges you to stay firm in your boundaries, and you are being pushed to stand your ground despite the stress. Hold steady, because once you do, changes will be made and balance will return. But be careful. The Fool reverse shows impulsive, unreliable emotions, so do not rush anything. The Knight of Rods brings movement or travel into the mix, and Justice reversed warns of bias, unfairness, or some false accusations. Move slowly, question everything, and protect your energy. Those are the cards. Now our affirmation for today is... I stand rooted in my truth. I move with clarity, not impulse. I trust my boundaries, question what feels unfair, and choose the pace that protects my peace. I walk forward grounded, guided, and unshakably whole. And that's our reading for today. What do you guys think? Let me know. Oi. I feel that one, Andrea. I am the same way. Mimi feels the cards are talking to her. Andrea says the cards remind her of her roommate. Oh, yeah. There's a lot going on that they're talking to right now, I think. All right. So, shall we? Yes. Shall we move on to Namaste? Ow. All right. Namaste says, give your mind a treat. Notice how sometimes you crave pizza and ice cream. When your tummy wants something that it loves, you tend to give in and indulge it. Let your mind do that, or let your mind have a treat as well. Where do your thoughts drift to when you think of happiness? What is it that would put a huge smile on your face? Invoke those thoughts for 8 minutes. Let your mind fantasize. This exercise can release good hormones and have a positive effect on your body. That's our namaste. What are you guys thinking? Where is your happy place? And then we have self-compassion. Self-compassion reminds us to be a stand-up guy or gal. And it says, regardless of the outcome, can you give yourself credit for a time you stood up for what was right? I think we all can. That's our self-compassion for today. What are you guys thinking? What are we stinking down here? Oh my gods, I completely forget about the fact that I say I'm a dorkfish. The dorkfish thing comes from Bilingval. I'm a dorkfish. Dork. Somewhere far away from my brain. Yeah, I hear that one. Yeah, my happy place usually involves a waterfall. Don't know what it is, but it does. My happiest place that I have found to date is hanging out at Multnomah Falls down in Oregon because I just absolutely love it. It's so pretty. One of these days I will get down there to actually see it in the snow. But my current laptop lock screen is Snoqualmie Falls in the snow. Oh, Sunset Cove is beautiful. Cape Blanco is really nice too. But yes, that's my other happy place. If I need to ground salt water all the way, I have got to go find ocean water. If I just want to feel calm and peaceful, a river, a waterfall, a lake, it has to have water. That was one of the things I was so sad about when we moved out of our house on the other side of the Sound. We had a salmon stream that ran through our backyard. And just, oh my God, I have not been happier because I could go splash in the water anytime I wanted to, even if it was 3 o'clock in the morning. We're not going to say whether I went out and splashed in the water at 3 o'clock in the morning. Water is very much a must, Will. Oh. So that's where I'm at. Give me a second to finish rolling this up, and then we'll move on to today's goddess. She's pretty cool in my book, although I have yet to find one of the goddesses I didn't think was cool. Yep. That is true. Are the Great Lakes saltwater? I thought the Sound was... Yes, the Great Lakes are about the same size as Puget Sound. You are correct. All right. Nope, glasses is good. Oh, see the blue... yeah, Mimi wants to see the ocean. I understand that. That you have the Great Lakes, though, so at least you have something. Mm-hmm. All right, and I cannot live landlocked. No, that would be very bad. All right, Shall we move on? All right, my darlings. Next, we honor the goddess of the day. She is a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us on today's spiral. Today's goddess. And then let me know in the chat and in the comments after this what you think of her. We have Tenga. Tenga is a There we go. Tenga is a powerful earth goddess honored by the Maasai of Senegal, known for safeguarding justice, balance, and moral clarity. She steps into our celebration today as a force that restores what has slipped out of harmony, helping us face the places where imbalance, bias, or just old wounds have quietly shaped our choices. Her symbol, soil, reminds us that truth is always grounded, steady, and always available when we're willing to dig inward. Equal Opportunity Day, born from Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, aligns beautifully with Tenga's energy. It's a call to examine our own perspectives with honesty and compassion. Holding a handful of soil, review your recent interactions. Were you expecting the worst? Carrying old stories into new situations? Closing doors because of past hurt? Tenga invites you to confront these patterns with candor. What she reveals may challenge you, but her medicine clears the way for greater awareness, fairness, and the recognition of the sacred in every person you meet. And that's our goddess today, my loves. Sorry. That noise drives people insane. I apologize. Okay, we're going to pop into Moment of Zen, and then we'll chit-chat again. Our Moment of Zen from the Little Book of Zen. We have a quote from Bankai and W.H. Auden. So Bankai says, "That which transcends both the self and the other, that's what my teaching is about. Let me prove this to you. While everyone is turned this way to hear me, out back there may be sparrows chirping, human voices calling, or the sighing of the wind. But without your curiosity, but without your consciously trying to hear them, each of those sounds comes to you clearly recognized and distinguished. It's not you doing the hearing, so it's not a matter of the self, but since no one else does your hearing for you, you couldn't call it the other. When you listen this way with the unborn Buddha mind, you transcend whatever there is." I have comments on that. Next, we have a quote from W.H. Auden. "See without looking, hear without listening, breathe without asking." And those are our moments of Zen today. The unborn Buddha mind. The unborn Buddha mind. That is a huge thing in mindfulness, the child mind. I hate to admit this, but all of the images I show you guys of the goddesses come from cat farts. ChatGPT gives me the picture of the goddess when I condense the entire page into 2 paragraphs. And my eye is now very itchy. I wish... Joram, I am not Christian. I was born and baptized into the Episcopal Church. Joram is asking Buddha, why then did I testify to being Christian? I am actually not Christian, have not been since I was 18 years old. However, I was born into the Episcopal Church, was baptized at like 2 months old, and lived that life until I was 18. I absolutely adore some of the aspects of Zen Buddhism that pop up with the mindfulness and the meditation practices I have had for years. But No, I will not say I am Christian unless I am forced to. And at this point, I am very terrified that's going to happen in my country. But anyway, neither here nor there right at the second. Oh, okay. I'm going to drink coffee. That works. Give me a minute, okay? When we finish this, I'll go feed you. I love my children. All right, my witchlings. And here is today's closing blessing. May you walk forward today with steady feet and a clear heart. May truth rise gently, may balance return easily, and may your intuition guide you with grace. Spread love, spread joy, spread kindness, and as always, move gently with yourself. Blessed be my witchlings. I'm being bitched at. Loudly. Oh, he's sitting behind me now. Watch your paws. I don't want to run him over. Do you want to up? Come here. I know. Okay. I'll get to you in a minute. I love him. All right, y'all. It is now time. All right, y'all. All right, here we go. Oh, and I leaned into the mic. There we go. All right, witchlings, it is time to wrap up. So, anyway. With the extinguishing of our candle, our circle is now open. And we extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors who chose to join us here today. Now, before we go, quick reminder that this channel is supported entirely by the Witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors here, just magic and love. So please do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. And, oh yes, please consider joining our channel. All right, my loves, let's go out and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is already enough darkness and hate out there. Please, let's try to be beacons of light and hope for those stumbling and lost in the dark. Tell your loved ones, whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up with fur, glide with scales, or tiptoe on tiny paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious. Those moments slip away faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes often come far too soon. And please, my dears, my darlings, my loves, my witchlings, if you only take one thing away from this, please always, always, always remember that you are loved. You are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here is very real, even if you haven't figured out exactly what it is yet. I was 45 before I did. I love you guys all to bits. Namaste, witchlings. Hi. Oh, okay, bye-bye. Love you. That was what he wanted. He wanted to show his butt to everybody, I guess. And get some mom cuddles. I love my kitty. He's a good kitty. Yeah. He's a fuzzy butt. Yep. He just left. He's like, Mom, I haven't gotten attention today. It's your own damn fault. He didn't come snuggle with me this morning. I am laughing my ass off about my outfit right now. Totally did not think about it when I grabbed Juby to wear today. My pants are Star Labs, so I am Marvel top to bottom. This is great. Let's see. AdSense will be taken care of today. I've got the stuff to finish that, so that will fix that one. We have the memberships. We have the membership tiers set up. We have the shop connected to the YouTube channel. We're trying to figure out how to feature things on there, as well as how to get all of this shit up on the shop. Working on that. We're going to take probably an hour or so tomorrow to take pictures of everything I've got created so far. So I am pretty happy with the way things are going. If you go check out the shop, you can see some of the stuff we have made. I'm trying to figure out if Shopify will let me accept Klarna or Afterpay. Not sure yet. Yes, tonight is Bitchin' Witch. And tonight's Bitchin' Witch has a content warning because it is a very, very heavy topic. I'm trying, there it is. Yes. So the title of tonight's episode is Why Power Protects Predators, a survivor's witchy take on the Epstein list, hypocrisy, and systemic abuse. So, yeah, it is a heavy, heavy topic. There will be a content warning before we start. So, yep. John, he is not actually releasing it until the Senate votes, and he still has to sign off on it. And there are a lot of people who are saying, there is a chance it's not going to happen because, as he pointed out a few years back, that, he can declassify something simply by thinking about it. Yep. Why am I thinking heavily edited? Yep. The Senate did vote to I believe, yes, I saw that. I'm looking. I am up to date. King 5. So, Senate Majority Leader John Thune said his chamber will act swiftly on the bill in the article I was reading about the other. So, give me just 1 minute. House overwhelmingly. Yep, we haven't heard anything about the Senate yet, but it did pass the House. Like, there was only one person who voted no, and that was it. There were a few people who opted to not vote, but this is where we are at currently. And as a survivor, my heart absolutely breaks for the survivors. Genuinely. I don't have words for how much I empathize with them as a survivor myself. And I was literally just talking about that in the comments of one of Daniela's videos today. She put out a video, discussing CSA and cults and all of that shit. And PDF files, etc., etc. And some of us got into conversations in the comments that, like Daniela, we're survivors of that shit. Yes. I saw that, John, and I love it. As I was saying earlier, the word dorkfish comes from, Baba Billingval, who I absolutely adore. He is hilarious. I am hopeful that even though Jeff Foxworthy went full MAGA, that Billingval did not. But the title of one of his albums is Dorkfish. And he's talking about going fishing and catching a dorkfish, and you catch it with a hot dog, and it's got like the big old dorky teeth. Yeah. Yeah. No comment. Trump admin removes report on missing native, or comments on removing a report of missing natives. Speaking of natives, interesting news in my ex-in-law's family. My ex-father-in-law has thrown his hat in the ring to become a chief of their tribe, and I will be honest, I am very supportive of this. He is a very good leader, a very good man, who absolutely loves his heritage and his people, and I really cannot imagine a better person for the job. So, good luck, Dad. That's a dorkfish. I think that's what they're saying. Andrew is showing us dorkfish. I'll look up. He is telling me that if we get a couple of more members to the channel here, he will make a dorkfish emoji. That'll be fun. From John's Dorkfish. Hey, James, how are you doing today? Ugh, I gotta wash my thingy again. I am... Oh, Jerome, I am so sorry. That's a going fishing fish. Nice. How are we all doing right now going into the holidays? I know a number of us have issues with family. Who doesn't have issues with family? But you know what I mean. We are kind of reeling here. My house is too small. And there are too many people here, so we're just kind of Mussel for that one, by the way, John. But yes. I now have wet dreams ringing in my head. There is a very old, Dr. Demento song titled Wet Dream, and it is all schmexy fish puns. And it is something. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, no, I can't come up with, his car broke down, and he said, and he took it to the shop, and they said, it looks like you've blown a seal, and he says, just fix the damn thing and leave my private life out of it. I hear you, Mimi. It's really easy to be depressed and not getting super excited about much of anything. Here's something that might make us happy. I am going to... Uh-oh. It's a dorkfish! Uh-oh, but it didn't... There it is! It's a dorkfish. That is so cute. I am planning after the new year. I think I'm going to start facilitating a monthly women's circle. Because I know a lot of us ladies in here could definitely use The support. My brain is kind of glunk, glunk, glunk. It's just hiccuping. Isn't there a spell to combat depression? Oh, there probably is, but it's easier to do it with other means. No, you're not being ignorant at all. But the thing is, even if we are witches and we use our magic to influence the energy and intention around us, but more often than not, modern medicine works better. And things like St. John's wort go into your herbology and your herbal healing. And you can find treatments that way if you don't have the ability to see a doctor and go on antidepressants or some such. Not kidding there, John. But that is one way of doing it. Motion creates emotion. If you are really down and depressed, for me, one of the best things I have found to do is just run through some sun salutations, because I suck at certain yoga moves, such as chaturanga, which, you start out in plank and halfway lower. I can't halfway lower. I get about 3/4 of the way down, and then my arms and core say, yep, nope, flock. And I face plant into the floor. So, you go chaturanga into upward dog, into downward dog. Yeah. Sorry. And I usually end up laughing at myself for face planting into the floor yet again. Andrea's in the broom closet. That is understandable. I spent so many years in the broom closet. And then spent more years in the closet. Ashwagandha is good as well. Actually, I actually take ashwagandha myself. This is saffron and ashwagandha. Define drugs. Are you talking prescriptions? Oh, dude. Yes. I still use modern medicine. I don't take antidepressants currently. Because I don't react well to them anymore. But, I do, yep. Most of us are. I was going to say, where the fuck's my pen? But it's out there. Cannabis is why I don't take antidepressants anymore. He's roasting a bowl right now as we speak. Cannabis is an amazing medication. And I also, like you saw, take a number of, prescription. Well, I take currently... Prescribed meds are my Singular, which is a pill that I take for my asthma, Zyrtec, which is an allergy medication, and then I have my medication that keeps my endo at bay, because nope, we don't want Di having monthly cycles, because Di having monthly cycles makes Di want to carve it out with a rusty grapefruit spoon. And that's even worse right now, because perimenopause is kicking in and kicking my ever-loving ass. Oh, hey, it's steaming. That's kind of cool. Not really. But yeah. Yes. Yes. Smoke them if you got them, if it's legal. Yeah, John is kind of a witch. He is definitely a witchling. He is what would commonly be referred to as a Christian witch. And I am not about to get into the argument as to whether Christian witches are a real thing or not. Because, well, John practices magical arts, such as the reading of the tarot, and a few other things. And so, he is what is referred to as a Christian witch. And, it's not my place to tell someone how they should or should not practice, or what they should or should not believe in. And therefore, I don't. Not my job. Yeah. Okay. Wizards are entirely fantasy. A witch is a witch is a witch is a witch. It doesn't matter what gender you are. It does not matter what particular flavor of paganism you practice. A witch is a witch is a witch. Anyone who practices witchcraft is a witch. Now, witchcraft is the magical aspect of being pagan. Ow. Witchcraft is the magical aspect of being witchy. There is a religious aspect and a magical aspect, and I happen to be both. So a pagan person is someone who follows one of the pre-Abrahamic religions, and worships either nature or polytheist, meaning they have multiple gods. And then let's see what else. The witchcraft is the manipulation of energy using intention to bring your will and your desires to fruition. No, I would not have said I knew a wizard who's practiced for a long time. No, I don't use the word wizard. The wizard I refer to would be my son, who is jokingly referred to as a wizard here in town because of the way he dresses and acts. But no, wizards are a fantasy creation, a fairy tale creation, because, well, people wanted to think that wizards were good and wizards are good. And you know, witches are bad because it's just more gender segregation and uplifting men over women. It's very much patriarchal there. But no, witchcraft is being a witch is not a gender. Hell, I could turn around and grab a book off of my bookshelf right now about one of the most famous male witches. It is a biography of him by his sister. And his books were some of the first that I ever threw on my shelf. And that would be Scott Cunningham. You're good, Joram. You're doing good here. I'm glad you're still with us. There we go. Boom, he just said something. That might be it off to be the wizard. Yup. You did. He used to sing off to be the wizard as he was headed to work to go work his magic on slot machines. Aleister Crowley was a witch. He was a member of New Dawn as well, which John has more info on than I currently do. But Aleister Crowley was a witch. Never claimed to be a wizard. Aleister Crowley is part of where Magic with a K came from, and where Gerald Gardner got the idea to start Wicca. I was trying to confirm that it was not Uncle Bucky. I was trying to say Uncle Bucky's name. Hates what? Oh. I didn't know he had a house at Loch Ness, and that would be really awesome. So yeah, that's that one. It's a very common question, though. Are male witches called warlocks or wizards? No, a warlock is an oath breaker. And no self-respecting witch would ever call himself an oath breaker. Having issues with that right now myself. Yep. And one of the reasons that paganism and witchcraft are having this massive resurgence is the fact that so many religions want to segregate men and women and keep them apart, whereas most, note I say most flavors of witchcraft feel that men and women are equal, and they strive for that balance between the masculine and the feminine. The reason I say most is there is one particular sect of Wicca that I am familiar with that is purely goddess-centered and does not accept men into the fold at all, and that would be Dianic. They worship the goddess Diana. And it was supposedly created in response to the patriarchal hierarchy of Christianity, starting with the Pope. Oh, that's kind of cool. He had a place in Italy, too. I'm not a huge Crowley fan because of some of the nastier shit he did, but he was he was an interesting person. There is also a lot of crossover, changing subjects mid-sentence. There is also a lot of crossover between the pagan community and the queer community. And gee, let's dive into why that's a thing. Wicca is a flavor of witchcraft that was founded and created by Gerald Gardner back in the 60s-ish, I think. I'd have to grab my books to confirm. But there's a lot of overlap between the pagan and the queer communities. And 99% of that comes from the fact that as soon as most Christian churches hear you're queer, you start getting the "you're going to hell" spiel, or you need to pray the gay away, or you need to go to conversion, or you need to do this or this or this because the way you are is not pleasing to God. But yet God does not ever make mistakes. So this is why, combined with the fact that about 80% of the population is bisexual and just doesn't realize it, this is why people think that you can choose to be queer. You don't choose to be like this. You are born like this. And for those of us who are aware that we're bisexual, we just, we're like, okay, cool. But most people don't realize that bisexual is a thing. Because, again, coming back to the binary aspects of humanity, it's an either or. You're either gay or you're straight. There's no way you can be attracted to both. Hi, yes, you can. Gender, you're either male or female. There is no other option. Yes, there is. And as soon as you tell me that it's basic biology, I'm going to laugh at you and say, you never made it past high school biology, did you? Because there are like hundreds of different gene combinations, but we're not going to go there either. I am trying to be nice today. But yeah, and yep, as the man behind the curtain says, we are so conditioned to accept, that we're equal. People seem to seek them out because of the lack of positive acknowledgement of feminine energy in today's society. Absolutely. And yes, the Christians say, love your neighbor as yourself. But yet, as soon as that neighbor is different in one way or another, then here comes the hate. I explained Wicca. And could you correct spelling real quick? Just in case he wants to look it up. But yeah, religions, thank you, I love you. World religions is one of my special interests because I'm fascinated by, the mythologies of the Greek and the, Romans, and then in later years learning that there are also African diaspora and Andrea, we actually all start out as female. And it's somewhere around 16 weeks, I think it is, that the genitals start forming. You have a point there, James. There is a phrase that I saw. I cannot now remember where, but there is, it goes along with, I'm going to kill you to prove to you that my God is the more merciful God. So, bombing for peace is like fucking for virginity. Please, let's make this make sense, because it doesn't. And I just, yeah. If we were truly displeasing to God because of the things that we do, he could get rid of us. But then the argument comes up after that with, well, he gave us free will, and you're only queer because that's Satan tempting you. No, my friend, it is basic biology, or basic, biology and attraction. It's being human. And I mean, come on. Being a mammal, yes. And then the whole, oh my God, brouhaha right now. Because fucking, what's her fluff? Megyn Kelly, that's the word. Megyn Kelly Megyn Kelly trying to, split hairs on pedophilia and child rape, etc., etc. Yeah, no, we're not going to go there, but that one just kind of, it's similar to the splitting hairs as to, well, I'm just, oh shit, I didn't even think about the fact that what I was saying, but I apologize, but just, the whole, it just, I am very sorry for just dropping that, because I didn't think about it before I said that is how frustrated I am with her excuses. Playing semantics over, well, he isn't actually a PDF, because, they were this age, and I'm like, really? Really? Yep. Hey, Beanie. We are having our after. We are doing our after party. Where we just kind of chit chat about anything and everything. We've stumbled into yet another political discussion, as well as a religious discussion. Because, well, hi, I'm Di the Yoga Witch. I read tarot cards and all of that. And, Broadway and Montesano at 6 a.m. Montesano. Where is Montesano? Sorry. Amber alert from us. Yes, we all have the same beginning in life. Yes, ovum meeting sperm. But I said hi to Beanie. Beanie came in and asked what we were doing. I said we're having the after party, chit-chatting about anything and everything. We're a very eclectic group here. Hence why James said into a cervix and womb. Exactly. But see, yes, the child does gestate in the woman. We contribute the ovum, which is half of the child's DNA. But so yes, we all have the same start in life, physically. Now, do we all have the same start in life? No. Because there are many people who are born into families who are comfortably off, can afford to live comfortably and exist without stressing out day to day. Are the lights going to be shut off today? Am I going to be able to pay the car tabs? Am I going to be able to put food on my table? So that changes a lot of things. And then, so that's the socioeconomic factor. Or the economic aspect. The socio factor, I am white. That is literally the only thing I have going for me right now. Because if you are anything but a cis-het white male, your voice doesn't really matter. And here in the United States, we are working so hard to take away even more of that and make it even more so that only straight white men have any say. They are actually talking about repealing the 19th Amendment. For those of you who are either not in the States or don't know your American government well, the 19th Amendment is the one that gave women the right to vote. Hello, Elena. I saw her come in, but I was in the middle of a sentence. Yes, we do. And we birthed them. And that is a painful process. Trust me, I've done it 3 times. Oh, that's good to know, Beanie. I'm glad to know that's still happening. Did that actually happen? I think. Let me confirm. We're waiting on that news, literally. There it is. All right. We are going to refresh. Nope. It hasn't popped up here yet. Wait. Congress acts swiftly. Both the House and Senate acted decisively Tuesday to pass a bill to force the Justice Department to publicly release its files. Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, John, I am so sorry. Elena, that is cool. My ex-husband spent 2 years in Naples with the United States Navy. We actually got engaged while he was in Naples. Thank you. I just rebraided him today. I'm working on bringing out the waves in my hair. So I'm trying to just let it do its thing. But today, it was frizz central. Cool. We're a pretty eclectic group here. John up there, he is our Catholic tarot reader. Andrea's a closeted witch. Mimi's just Mimi. My hubby is the technomancer. I had to stop and think because I've been referring to him as the man behind the curtain for so long. Thank you. Yes, we are very queer friendly here. Mimi is Melissa, by the way. Beanie, not only do I have this, I have my love sign above my head. During the month of June, I put my progress flag or my bisexual flag because, hi, I am a member of the community. I'm glad you were there and watched her give birth, James. Do you know how many men don't realize that women are in that much pain? That is why I absolutely love the labor simulators. Granted, it's just kind of a reverse tens unit, but you can show your partner, or any man in your life, what your cramps feel like during a normal month, and then show them what it feels like to actually be giving birth. Neither of which is pleasant. Oh. It's chillier than that for us, Elena. We are, what is ours in centigrade here, babe? I can do that here. I know, but I'm actually going to change my clock. It is 22 degrees centigrade in my office. It is 7.2 outside. Okay. So it's 7 degrees Celsius outside and 22 degrees Celsius in my office. Yes, I work very hard to keep this a safe space for everyone. We abide by the tolerance paradox, which basically means we do not tolerate intolerance. Yep, we are also, by the way, we are also very much in a mountain. We took up against the mountain. One of the more popular skiing areas in the state is just half an hour from us the other way. So we're halfway between down under Seattle and the summit. Oh. Oof. Emergency Cs are horrifying. Because VBACs are not as common as they were. They have since discovered, because it used to be once you had a C-section, the rest of your babies were born by C-section. Then they're like, well, we can try the vaginal birth after cesareans. And it works for some women. And then there are other women who just, nope. You have a bulldog. Oh, wait. Somebody throw the stickers up for her. You are her, I'm assuming, with the name of Elena. We have our 4. We have 3 doggos, Min Pin Rat Terrier Pug mix, who's our little guy, Sergeant. Then we have the Malamute Pitbull mix, who's, Luna. Brain just kind of... And then we have the baby of the family, who is hiding behind me, who is a German Shepherd mix, and his name is Tookers. And then we have Fuzzy Bites. Did you find your toy box, Fuzzy Bites? Oh, he's glaring at me. The kitty is mad at me. Yes, we are animal lovers. We are a safe space for queer people, for people who are any religions. Age doesn't matter. Going out at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. is frigid. We did that last night, actually. Because Sarge wanted to go out last night before we went and crashed. I am grateful for that, John. I am a coffee fiend, and my other drink of choice is my cream soda Dr. Pepper's. Thank you. I try to be kind and compassionate, and my whole thing here is to spread love, joy, and kindness, because right now there is so much hate and discontent flying around this world that it sucks. Who, what, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, Italy is absolutely gorgeous. I want to go back to Naples one of these days. Rome would be nice too. It's amusing that she pops in and I'm like, it's the Leaning Tower of Hematite. Boink. I'm not. I'm making fun of myself for having jokingly called it the Leaning Tower of Hematite, and now I have an Italian in here today. How did I manage that summoning? What I mean is, most of the time I will mention someone by name who isn't here yet, and they'll pop up like 5 minutes later. Oh, you lucky person. Rome is amazing. Yes. I had so much fun in Rome. We went to the Colosseum. We walked into the Vatican City 5 minutes after the Sistine Chapel closed. Biggest scur of my life. But yeah, that was a really fun trip. Sweet, we'll get along well. That works. Smoke and a drink. I just have to have it carbonated. Yes, smoke and a blend. All right. Oh, what else are we doing today? Come on, brain. Catch up. Nope. It's still lagging. Yep, brain's lagging, so. I was thinking about showing them what I've got. What could I do? What? Dude! Owie. We were just talking about that last night, too. Alright, since it's mostly regular witchlings in here, I'm going to start taking advantage of chilling with the witchlings and doing some of our shorts and stuff. So, this'll work. What won't? No! No, I was looking at which one. Alright. Oh, you're in there. Oh, you're awesome. Top one. Top one is the one I was looking at. Sure. My dog, it comes out the other end. And then she'll look at me like, the fuck did you just do? By the way, I swear like the sailor I once was. If foul language offends you, I apologize in advance. But yeah. Yeah. The smell will hit her from her own ass. And she will look at us like, what did you do to me? It's hilarious. There is a reason I refer to her as my dumb blonde. But I love her. She is the best. See, James, we have thought about getting our medical card, but realized that it would save us the sales tax, but that's about it. It doesn't change what strains or anything we get at most of our places. Yes, Mimi, we are all very proud of that. 9 years is an achievement. Trying to think who else I know that fights that particular battle. I've got a few. Yeah. And there is a reason that I decided many years ago that I was going to be incredibly careful about my own drinking habits or futzing with anything that could be addictive. I have known all my life that my dad was an alcoholic before I was born. Come to find out within the last couple of years that the incubator was as well. And makes me even more grateful that I've only gotten drunk once in my life. All right, y'all. Oh, honey. You don't see the change, but it really, you are undoubtedly doing much better, at least, being coherent. That's the one thing I hate when I'm high, is while I'm incredibly creative, I'm not always coherent. Excuse me. All right. So, we're going to record at least one little short here today, because I want to start doing them. Okay. He's playing with the camera for a second. Excuse me. I am attractive. All right. Boonk. That's okay. We don't need one. Boop. Oh my gosh. Boop. Right. Belly up to the bar, die. Sweet. Oh shit, I just rattled the whole desk. Bad die, no donuts. Alright, y'all. Too close. A little too close. This is what we do when we're getting ready to film stuff. I just kind of sit here and stare at the camera, kind of dance and giggle and make fun of myself and be goofy. Mind you, I cannot see if anybody is talking to me, so I apologize. Dunk. Okay. All right. Oh, that is cool, John. We'll help you out with that. Go get some rest, James. Yep. That works, Mimi. All right. We have something else to do when we're done with this. I dismembered. Okay. There we go. Nope. There it is. Okay. Yep. Hey, Witchlings! I want to remind you of something very important this week. Reflection isn't judgment. Reflection isn't reliving the past. Reflection is the soft art of witnessing yourself with compassion. Our Sanskrit word of the week is samiksa, the practice of looking at your life honestly, gently, without tearing yourself apart in the process. You have grown more than you realize. You have survived more than you admit. You've softened in ways you didn't expect. And you're allowed to acknowledge that without apologizing for it. So today, pause. Take one breath. Put your hand on your heart and ask, what truth inside me is ready to be seen? That's your samiksa. That's your reflection in motion. And that is enough. Haha. And then Yep. Yes. That is very sweet of you, John. Thank you, Elena. Guess what, guys? It's Mindful Souls Day. I gotta find the... That's okay. Yeah. That's why I was giving them the heads up. Yep. Oops. Well, hello. I didn't realize you were in Surgeon's bed. Oh, God. Grab the sparkly scissors. I don't keep a box knife. All right. So. Dai is happy and excited because it is Mindful Souls Day. Okay, you can see the website there, mindfulsouls.com. All right, that is the business address you are seeing. Clunk, swipe. Ha. Yeah. Unfortunately, that doesn't have the actual P.O. box on it. That is internal stuff. Bummer. Yeah, that is my box number. Ooh. Book of the month is right on top. And it is dedicated by Pete Davis. Oh, God, I love the sticker this month. Dopamine. All right, we're going to set these aside because I'm weird and I look at the information about it later. Ooh, hemp balm. That's going to be fun. Okay, pull all the goodies in their bags out, and then I can close the box back up and go from there. Okay, there's something in that one. Okay. Something smells citrusy. It's got to be the balm. It smells good, though. Okay. Put that down there. All right. Oh, look. We have a new pillowcase. I am protected. I am grounded. I am safe. Here's the pillowcase. That's going to replace Buddha on the bench behind me. I like it. Now let's find out what's in the bags. I always forget that every month that I just have to do that. Ooh. We have a moon-shaped necklace. Onto the selenite it goes. Next. Oh, a silver angel number, wishing number bar. It says 1111. Oh, yep. I need to show that a little closer. There we go. It says 1111. I like it. And then we're going to save the big bag for last. Ooh, it's smooth. Ooh, another palm stone. We'll see what that one is when we get into the into the pamphlet. This one is a rough stone. So, ooh. I know this stone, but I cannot name it. It's got pretty blue flecks in it. Yes, I'm a witch that cannot identify my crystals on sight. And, this is a bracelet. Pyrite. That is a pyrite bracelet. And then what's in the big bag? Boom. Okay. Citrusy. Oh, it's a candle with a face. I'm like, it's soap. But no, that is a candle with a face. How cool is that? And then the hemp balm, which I will show you again in just a quick sec. Get in there. No talking. And then made in India, and it just says hemp balm. Doesn't have a scent. That's a good thing. Okay, now. Your dopamine menu kit. Okay. Oh, I was right. It's amethyst. When your mind won't stop racing, happiness doesn't stand a chance. Amethyst steps in to quiet the mental noise so you can actually feel good. It's gentle, grounding, and always down to help you relax and really enjoy being in the moment. All right. That's that one. And then this is Larimar, the one with the pretty blue in it. Larimar is basically the ocean in crystal form, cool, calming, and emotionally softening. It helps you slow down, release tension, and speak kindly to yourself so that joy has a real chance to slip back into your life. Our manifestation necklace with the 1111. This necklace can help you turn intention setting into an on-the-go feel-good ritual. It keeps you anchored to what truly matters to you, helping you call in the joy you deserve no matter where you are or what kind of day you're having. Pyrite bracelet. I was correct there. This sparkly bracelet can brighten up your whole being when the world makes you feel an overwhelming sense of meh. Pyrite helps boost your confidence, protect your aura, and blocks energy leaks so your inner spark doesn't get dimmed by any outside noise. Yes, today's tower was pyrite. I thought so. Healing hemp balm. You can't pour from an empty cup, so we've added this balm to help you refill it. With each swipe, you're tending to yourself in the simplest, most tangible way. It's perfect for calming the body, easing tension, and giving yourself a moment of pure bliss. And then a mindful cushion cover, which is the pillowcase. Sometimes happiness looks like a deep breath and a soft place to land. This cushion cover offers that little moment of calm that can gently lift your spirit. It's a quiet invitation to slow down, get cozy, and remember to enjoy the pauses in between life's chaos. All right. And then our divine lesson. You are divine. Moss agate moon necklace. And then the mindfulness candle decor. And then to this month's affirmation. calling in joy. My life sparkles with joy, and I can tune into this happiness whenever I want to. So, that one will get put on there. Where's the info on the book club? Hey, Die. 10 to 1, it's tucked into the book club. Nope. I didn't get the book club. Did I drop it? I know. Nope. Apparently I don't have the info on the book club. Sad face. But that's okay. And that, my loves, is our Mindful Souls box unboxing. My brain glitched hard. All right. I saw that. This is super cute, though. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble. Yup. When you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I get better looking each day. Sorry, it's a song the incubator just used to sing to me all the time. It makes so much sense now that I know more about her. I absolutely love my Mindful Souls box. Because it's always so much fun, but I have so many freaking, I have so many freaking crystals. I have a freaking small caboodle, makeup box that has extras in it. Yeah, candles are awesome too. Thank you guys. I don't do candles as much these days because the Man Behind the Curtain and the Spawn both have scent sensitivities. But yeah, this is cool. I have a hair tickling me now. Ooh, it feels nice. See, the men in the family aren't the only ones who have sensitivities. I have MCAS. So I am literally taking my life into my own hands here, playing with something that I don't know what's in it. Thank you, Andrea. You are awesome. It really has no scent. I am seriously impressed. Yes, I saw that. Thank you, Mimi. And it is so very true. Oh. And so, Mimi sent us a play on NyQuil. It says, coffee, the daytime stumbling, stretching, yawning, dragging, cotton mouth, gulping, so I don't kill you medicine. Hey, Mike. Where's the hair? Where's the hair? I know it is there. It keeps getting into my eye and tickling my nose. It's attached to my glasses. Okay, y'all. I'm ditching the glasses. Let's see, what else are we up to? We're doing stuff. I know there's stuff going on. I'm just... I did? So the man behind the curtain is playing around to see if he can tag products and highlight them. Because we have a different version of the Namaste Witchlings t-shirts in the shop right now. So trying to see if we can figure out how to show you guys that stuff. And then, as I was saying, the necklaces and earrings I'm making, we're also selling. See if I can figure out how to do this. I was going to show all the shit I've got, but no. I realized last night as I was moving it out of the little bags that I'd been keeping the beads and everything in, getting this the organizers I did ended up being a very good idea, because there is one And I think it's the charms, the one that has all the charms and the pendants. There is not a single case in it that doesn't have something in it. And there's like 40 cases. Who, what, huh? Okay, do it again. Nope. I didn't see anything, so I have it up on my phone right next to me too. So, we're trying to figure out how to show you guys the hair that it, yeah. Hair. I have got that damn song stuck in my head now. I hate myself right this second. Where am I going to put this? Oh, noes. We're trying to figure it out. Anyways, the shop is accessible from the channel. And apparently there's something in the landscape feed that I'm not seeing, but hey, that works too. What else are we doing? I am super, super, super excited. Not that I have them sitting here. But I now have posts to be able to make earrings with. So I'm going to make a couple of pairs of post earrings. Hazel, I'm working on anklets. Thank you, John. What's up, babe? I'm willing to bet if I measure around my ankle, I could get a decent size for the anklets. And I know that I am going to be receiving more beads. I just need to look at when. Thank you, John. We appreciate you. Who, what, huh? Oh. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm looking for something. There it is. Here we go. 222. Oh, that's not helpful. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for something. Not finding it, so oh well. Y'all are truly the best. I genuinely appreciate you guys so much. Anyway, I will play with that later. All right. I love it. So, Mimi just sent us a picture that just says, I am enough. I love that. I have, other ideas for something like that I want to put on a t-shirt. Another one I want to do, and y'all can think I'm cheesy for this, but the t-shirts or the sweatshirts you see that say on the back say, to the person standing behind me, please don't give up, or something to that effect. I want to put my closing, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you do have a reason for being here on the back of some of my shirts. Because I truly feel that way. These came from Zenny. Hello, Chelsea. However, I am going to be moving away from Zenny here soon with my next glasses. I Buy Direct also has some really cute heart-shaped frames that are just as inexpensive. I am a broke-ass witch here, so I am all about the inexpensive ways of doing things. I bought these. My other heart frames, which I'll show Chelsea. These are my, I'm just working glasses. My daily draw glasses are actually much cleaner. Ooh. But these are my other ones. And then I also have two pair that are for my outside and driving. That's who I'm talking to, babe. And I managed to order all 4 pairs for less than $200. I was so happy. Hello, Robert from Canada. And Chelsea's from Canada, too. We're getting the Canadians now. Whoop. Chelsea's actually fairly close to our age. I am late 40s at this point. And going to be even later 40s in a few weeks. Snapchat is my friend right at the moment. The only reason I'm looking at Snapchat is Snapchat tells me exactly how long until my birthday. 46 days. 46 days. So a month and a half from tomorrow. Ew. God help me. I hate my birthday. Yes, John, you need to shell out on a new joke book. I feel old, though. And I know part of that is just the shit that I've survived in my life. But dear gods, do I feel old some days. Hello. So, for those of you who are new, the man behind the curtain is my partner in crime, my husband. And the way we do this is, he just logs into my computer remotely from his part of the house. And he'll occasionally just open something on my screen that I'm not expecting. And I'll be like, hello, what are you doing? We are truly a family business here. And the fact that I'm a small business owner just blows me away. I mean, not something I ever expected I would do. Yeah, I was supposed to be born in February. Does that help, John? My incubator was also a December birthday. Who is on my toe? It's I didn't see it. Anyway, there's a fuzzy butt at my toes. That is cool. That is cool. Also, FYI, if you see me jump, it's because I got a murder mitten to the toe. There is a void cat sitting on my toe, in the dog bed sitting on my toes. We have 4 animals, 3 dogs, and a furry overlord in a feline body. Excuse me. Yeah, no, February not cool enough for me. I wanted to be a New Year's baby, not a Valentine's baby. I mean, come on. Everybody celebrates New Year's. Not everybody celebrates Valentine's Day. Right, right, good, good. Happy, happy, fucking joy. Did I mention I'm batshit crazy? But yeah, we're pretty chill here, pretty fun. We abide by the tolerance paradox. Just so those of you who are new realize this, we do not tolerate intolerance. We are a safe space for all races, religions, sexualities, genders, all of it. One of the first things we will pull out the band hammer for is if you are homophobic or transphobic. We don't play with that shit. You come in here telling us that we need to find Jesus, we're going to start threatening to take custody of him away from the Christians because they can't seem to keep track of him. So that is us. Most of our staff is one flavor of queer or another. We have a few non-binary members here. We've got at least 2 trans members here. So yeah, we don't play. Yay, the merch shop is open. I am working on getting everything. So, I keep pointing over here. We will be getting this stuff all photographed and listed in the shop soon. Rotate. Plant. Here we go. Now I'll show it to you. We have this wonderful rack of tons of earrings and my necklaces. The necklaces are all the same pendant currently. I am working on making earrings or necklaces and earring matching sets. That's going to be fun. Those are my toes, child. So yeah. That's us. We have fun here. We have lots of fun. That's hilarious. Oh, there. Now it shows somebody watching in landscape. There's something tickling my nose again. C'est la vie. Life goes on. All right, my loves. It is time to wrap up for the day because I have to go make sure that the script for Bitchin' Witches prepped and ready for us to get going on that in an hour. That's going to be fun. So, please, spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. Can we please, because of the fact there is so much hate and discontent and nastiness out there, can we please try to be a beacon of hope and light for those stumbling and lost in the dark? And then make sure you tell your loved ones, whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up with fur, glide with scales, or tiptoe on tiny paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious to you. Moments slip away faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes often come far, far, far too soon. And please, my witchlings, if you take one thing from this, I want you to please always, always remember, you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here in this life is real, even if you have yet to discover it. I was 45 before I did. I love you guys all to bits. Namaste, witchlings. John, go to bed.